Hello and welcome back to another edition of the MCR. My name is Mac. I'm going solo today as TJ is out of town. So I'm going to make this one a short one, so hang tight with us. And after a couple of quick comments, I'm going to get into a story about how GOP voters are not bailing on Trump despite these politically motivated attacks by the corrupt Justice Department and others. I'd like to thank everyone who has been a faithful viewer. You know who you are. I'm not going to get into names because I'll surely forget someone. But keep the comments coming. Appreciate them. You trolls, you can comment too if you like. We don't care. Just if you get too hateful, we're going to remove it. Former President Trump, and this is from an article from Just In News. Former President Donald Trump's massive lead in the 2024 Republican presidential primary is growing wider as likely GOP voters are dismissing latest indictments as politically motivated. Well, of course they're politically motivated. I think Joe Biden said it himself, if I remember the quote correctly. Someone said, how are you going to beat Trump in 2024? And Biden's response was, put him in jail. So this is the kind of banana republic shit that we're going to become accustomed to. With 62% in a hypothetical GOP 2024 poll, Trump is 46 points ahead of his closest opponent, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who's coming in at about 16%. Quite honestly, I'm a little surprised it's that high. But, you know, the high roaders, you know, they're going to do what they do. Following DeSantis is entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, who came in with 7% in third, and former Vice President Mike Pence is in fourth place with 5%. 5%? That's got to be the high roaders too, who like his calm, presidential look, backstabbing ways. They like that. Because we need to take the high road and not stoop to their level. Well, what we're going to stoop into is communism while you people get your heads out of your derrieres. Additionally, GOP primary voters say candidates should be promoting themselves rather than attacking Trump. 91% of the people said that. So instead of a Nikki Haley and donut boy Chris Christie attacking Trump, and that's the only reason Christie's in here, to get get some financing coming in so he could take that when he doesn't even appear in the polls anymore. He'll just keep that money and maybe buy some Jersey Mike subs to shove down his fat face. More than 3/4 of likely GOP voters said that they thought it was that these attacks, especially the one in Georgia, are politically motivated. 15% are concerned that Trump did. 8% are concerned that Trump did try to overturn the presidential election. Where's the evidence for it? Where is the evidence that he tried to overturn the election? Did he want to win the election? Absolutely. Did he try to get people to get behind him and look for voter fraud? He absolutely did that. But that's not, questioning an election is not trying to overturn the election. But I do believe that's where they want to go. Any questioning of the election will become a crime here in the future if they get away with this. Because you'll be you're an election denier trying to overthrow the government's fair and honest elections, the most secure elections in history. If you won as big as you claim you won, why would you be fighting so hard to keep everything a secret? The poll comes as Trump faces 9 legal battles ahead of the 2024 election, including 2 federal criminal cases and 2 state criminal cases, as well as several civil suits. The former president has denied any wrongdoing or liability, and I believe him. Trump's lead over the GOP primary has increased by more than 10 points on average since January, when he was coming in with 43%. According to 538, an outlet that averages various polls, Trump's polling average now sits at 54.3% to DeSantis' 14.8%, as more candidates have entered the primary field. And you got some decent people in there. Tim Scott, Vivek, the jury's out on him. I'm seeing some things I don't like about him, even though he seems to be, what he's preaching Trumpism, if you will. He says he's behind Trump 100%. Time will tell. I think he thinks he's going to be in the running should Trump go to jail, which, boy, I got to tell you, I'm concerned. I am really concerned that that could happen, because when you get tried in places where they hate you, where the judge hates you, where the prosecutor hates you, where the populace hates you, you got some problems. Because you know what? They may not give a damn if the evidence is there or not. They might just say, you know what? You deserve to go to jail because, well, you're this, that, and the other thing. They like to call names. Usually the names they call are what they are themselves. So I'm going to wrap it up with that. As we always say, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.